Hello guys, welcome to the channel. Today we're gonna be working on this GTR, and this little baby is overheating, so I'm gonna teach you guys a few things. Alright, so this is one of those videos, so I'll teach you guys what not to do. So I just took off the seat, and the first thing I did is inspect the jet ski, look for something broken. It says on the dash, the exhaust is overheating. Alright, so it's not motor related, and we can see here there's no antifreeze. This is clean. Usually you can see the antifreeze through here if it's overheating, and you see antifreeze on the bottom, so it's none of that. So the first thing I do is check this guy. This rubber here, sometimes it gets bad, it gets busted, it gets burned. It gets busted. I'm talking like my wife. So anyway, it's fine. If it sounds a little weird. Oh, look at that. So that means it's definitely overheating. Sometimes when you overheat these hoses, they do something weird that you burn the hose in the inside, and then this happens. It gets loose. So I seen that happen. So we have to check out this hose. Another thing that I quickly realized, it's right there. Let me see if you guys can see it. Right there. There's a hole. The resonator, whatever this thing is called, this plastic piece here, it's broken. Garbage people. They're excited. Every time they come by, they go, ah, ah, ah. Anyway, we have a problem. We definitely it's overheating, so that there's a hole there, so that means it's getting water inside. Man, this guy's lucky that he hasn't sunk the jet ski. Anyway, so let's keep looking. Now look at this. Look at that. This is disconnected, and if you look at the sensor, it's missing. Usually that means it overheated, and the sensor, when you overheat these jet skis, this sensor comes apart and the whole guts come out, but it stays in here. It stays plugged to this. So someone came in here and tried to fix this jet ski because they messed up the threads on this. This is not coming out. See? It's not coming out, and it's loose. So when he went to these shops, they told him that he needed that whole exhaust replaced. Exhaust manifold and everything was clogged. Well, we just find out, we tested it, nothing is clogged. It was a temporarily clogged on the pump, and then it came out. So that's my theory. We'll see if I'm right. All right, so the first thing we're gonna do is we are gonna take out the exhaust. We're gonna take out this baby here, the box, and definitely replacing that box. And we need to test for water flow on this guy here, because we have to find out what happened. Before we even take anything apart, we need to see if there's water flow on the exhaust. The best thing is to take it to the lake. Well, you take it to the lake, and then you start unplugging, especially this one here. You unplug this one and you watch and see if there's water coming out. Well, we're not doing that today because I got my little metric, and this is a double trailer. That combination doesn't go well. I need a truck, and my truck has some issues, so we are not taking this to the lake as of right now. We are taking it later. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take off everything, and then I'm gonna put water pressure and see if we have an issue with the manifold. So let's go ahead and do that. All right, so here's the damage. That's crazy. So this is a lot of the reasons why Sea-Doo sink. They have all this plastic exhaust things on it, and that's I don't know. So the true exhaust is good. It's a little loud, but it at least eliminates that part. You don't have any plastic pieces on your exhaust. So that's a good thing about the true hole exhaust. So let's take it out and see what we got. All right, so we took out the hose. We inspect the hose. It's not burned. Doesn't have a hole in it. That's good. Now this guy here, it's not rotted inside, so I mean it can be fixed, but I just don't want to. I like stuff like it comes from factory, and for me to modify this and all that, the customer don't want it. If it was for me, yes, I'll do whatever, but for a customer, so I just want to replace it with another one, a used one or a new one, whatever he wants, and it will be perfect. Now this guy, a lot of people get confused with this. You have to look at it in the inside and look at it. See that? That is no good. No bueno, my friend. So we need one of these, another water box, and the other plastic piece on the back of the exhaust. So far, that's what we got. Now, what we're gonna do now is we're gonna check and see if we have water coming out of here and out of here. Go ahead. We got all three of them. Okay, you can close it. All right, so water's coming out. Now let's get under the jet ski and check out the wearing, because the wearing is gonna tell us a lot. The wearing don't lie. So let's go see the wearing. So you see how the water's coming out through there? Perfect. That's what you want to see. Right there. Now let's check out the wearing. All right, there it is. The wearing is supposed to be blue, not yellow, and there's yellow pieces in there. So he definitely got something in there, and I think he clogged it. Oh yeah, maybe a piece of rope or something, who knows. All right, so my theory on what happened is he got either seaweed, a piece of plastic or something stuck in the prop, and it obstructed the water inlet, and no water was coming in, and it overheated the exhaust into the point that probably, like most people, when they see the exhaust going beep, I mean it's really annoying, and it's saying high temperature exhaust, they try to make it to the shore, or they try to make it to the dock, and oh, I'm going slow. No, you should stop and you should go in the water and put your hand in there. I know you guys don't want to do that, or sometimes you turn it off and you turn it back on a few times, whatever's in there might shoot out. So, but do not ride it even if you're going slow, because the motor exhaust still coming out, and the exhaust is pretty hot, and it's gonna keep melting and melting until this happens. So next time, don't keep driving. Fix your problem or you're gonna sink. All right, so we got everything. Now we are going to put everything back on, and we'll go to the lake with the owner and test it. And as you guys can see, there's the hole. Got a brand new one. Wow, that's a lot of damage. Can't believe he didn't sink. All right, so as far as the water box go, he wanted to go used. This is a nice one. You can see when this is all rotted out, that means it was in salt water a lot. This one is really nice, and it's not bad. We went with a brand new sensor, and that should be it. Let's put it on. All right, so every time you get a jet ski that overheats, especially a Sea-Doo, you have to check all your hoses because you never know. Everything gets pretty hot and the hoses can melt. And then you have another problem. You think you fixed your jet ski and you didn't. So one of the hoses is the feed line that comes from the pump, from the back of the jet ski to the front of the exhaust manifold. Salt water, fresh water, whatever water it is, that water goes into the manifold, comes out to the water box and goes out. Now that hose touches the water box. I don't know why. In all Sea-Doos it's like that. So they put this cover here to protect it. But as you can see, this one went through the cover, which sometimes is okay. But what you have to do is you have to take the cover off, just like that, in the jet ski and inspect it. And then you touch it, and if it's soft, you have to replace it. Either cut it and put a little piece of pipe with 2 clamps. But in this case, this is a client jet ski, and we're just going to replace the whole hose. So this hose needs to be replaced because it's gonna go through there. I know it, it's way too soft. So just something to know so you don't waste your time and your money. All right, almost finished. I'm done working on this jet ski. So we got the resonator, brand new resonator on. We got the water box. It's a used one, but it's a really nice used one. We got a brand new temperature sensor, and this hose is brand new. And we also replaced a hose on the bottom because it was touching right there. So now all we gotta do is go to the lake and ride this beast, this GTI 130, baby. 130 horsepower, probably go like 52. We'll see. All right, guys, so here we go. We are at the lake and we're gonna go test this baby out. Let's see what we got. All right, here we are at the lake with this 130 horsepower, baby. So got the seat off and I just ran it from all the way from one end to the other end of the lake, and everything is fine. Everything is perfect. No overheating, no nothing. So we're gonna give it a good rip, baby, and see what we got. See how many miles per hour we get. Now we have to put it in sport mode now, so we get all those horsepowers. Woohoo! So I'm gonna give it back to this guy here and let him rip it and let him just go as fast as he can. All right, guys, so we finished. It's perfect. It came out just perfect. I can even touch it with my hands. Look at this. Whoa, that's crazy after all that run, and you can touch it. So it's perfect. So came out good. We fixed it together. So I'll see you guys on the next episode. Fearless.